Supporting Scotland tonight on your national news. Rangers' debts revealed. The Ibrox club owe a massive £134 million. Among the creditors are other clubs, the police, even the local newsagent. And the bill to the taxman alone could be £93 million.
Holy smoke. 135 million. Definitely doing the tubes in. 135 million. Who's going to pay that for a club?
Tonight we'll be asking where this leaves Rangers and whether they can avoid liquidation. Also, Rangers administrators have revealed that the club's total debt could be more than £134 million. Duff and Phelps published the details in their report to creditors, which appeared on the Rangers website this afternoon. It includes an estimate of more than £90 million owed to the taxman. Chris McLaughlin has been looking at the figures.
It's the scene of one of the biggest football stories in the history of the Scottish game. Since Rangers entered administration in February, the big question has been, can they survive? Today, the club's administrators revealed the extent of the debt that has landed the club in such trouble, and the list of those who are owed cash. Among them, Arsenal, Manchester City, Chelsea, Rapid Vienna, Celtic, Hearts, Strathclyde Police. Even the local newsagent is owed over £500. But the big one is Her Majesty's Revenue and Custom. All in all, the total bill could top £134 million.
I'm absolutely astonished, absolutely astonished. I'd heard rumours and seen stuff on the internet going back to probably this time last year, saying it might be as much as 50 million. But that's, well, 2.5 times your worst nightmare, isn't it?
Holy smoke. 135 million. Definitely doing the tubes in. 135 million. Who's going to pay that for a club?
So let's take a look at the breakdown. The trade and expense bill is around £5.5 million. Ticketus, who loaned cash to Craig White for future season tickets, are due almost £27 million. Before the big and so-called small tax bill, HMRC are owed over £14 million. The small tax case is around £4 million, with the big one possibly a whopping £75 million. Other creditors, including football creditors, are owed almost £9 million. The fans that celebrated their side's Old Firm success 2 weeks ago knew the situation was bad, but the cold, hard facts and figures highlight just how desperate the situation is.
No one knows at this point whether we're talking about a sale of the business and assets of the club or whether we're actually talking about a sale of the club. There's still some issues surrounding the security that is held by Craig White's company. There's still considerable uncertainties there. I don't think it's all good news, but I don't think it's all bad news either.
The administrators say there is light at the end of the tunnel and believe that liquidation is avoidable. But tonight they're also suggesting that some form of liquidation could safeguard the long-term stability and viability of the business. For a club with 140 years of history, tonight there could be 134 million reasons to be fearful.
Chris McLaughlin, the reporter there, and he joins me now. So what are the administrators saying now about the bids for the club?
Well, Sally, it's first of all probably worthwhile pointing out that the administrators don't believe these figures represent some kind of doomsday scenario. They still believe that they're working towards a scenario that avoids liquidation. Of course, those figures make that a lot trickier than previously thought. In terms of the bids, remember, 4 bids were put on the table for the club yesterday. Today, the administrators told me they've now cut that down to 3. The consortium from Germany has been told their bid doesn't quite make the grade. And of course, remember, they are now looking for a preferred creditor. That's due to be announced next week.
OK, Chris McLaughlin, thank you very much.